If you're tired of hearing about the same 5 manifestation books on everybody's For You page, here is a real list of books that will completely alter your brain chemistry. I know they sure did with mine. Please comment your most life-changing, transformative books down below because I want to see what you're on, and I'm going to give you mine now. First one on the list, Outwitting the Devil. Now this is by the same guy who wrote Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, but it's way darker, deeper, and more insightful. Why do the lawn people need to be doing this right now? You could literally go listen to this audiobook on YouTube for free right now and thank me later. Like every time I hear it, I'm shook. It really showed me how fear and distraction keep us stuck in patterns that we don't even realize. My next one here is Letting Go by David R. Hawkins. Anything David R. Hawkins, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love after reading this book. It shows us how important our emotions are in the process and how important the stories are that we tell ourselves that we're hanging on to. We will always prefer a familiar hell over an unfamiliar heaven. And David R. Hawkins just really did a doozy on me in this book to a point where I had to take a break for like a week to just integrate all the wisdom and knowledge he just bestowed upon my ears. He helped me to really understand how big emotional suppression is in our lives and gave me an opportunity to understand how to actually process my emotions to be able to see forward movement in my life. This is the one I'm probably going to go back into right now, The Untethered Soul. When I tell you what the untethered soul did to my brain, man, if anybody knows about the untethered soul, tell me down below. Let me know when you get to the part about the thorn in the side or on the arm, I think it was, and how we like put tape and stuff like that around it. Completely changed my mind. The Untethered Soul is a brilliant book. It taught me how to be a witness of my inner dialogue rather than someone who was overly identifying with all of the garbage. This is for the overthinkers who need more inner peace in order to manifest. When you realize the concepts that the untethered soul is speaking of, the game is changed. Now, existential kink. Let me clarify that this one might conflict certain manifestation principles, but if you stick through it, it changed my brain. Once again, it showed me how we actually kind of really enjoy the chaos that we put ourselves through. And she presents a very controversial take that we actually get off on expressing our shadow. And the way to actually transmute it is to be able to fully own it. So basically, if you're self-aware but still self-sabotaging, you're gonna really like this book. Now, one of my favorites right here, A Happy Pocket Full of Money. If I read this book annually for the rest, every single year for the rest of my life, I'm pretty sure I'd have the keys to the universe. I'm pretty sure I would just probably be a 100 millionaire. I can't recommend A Happy Pocket Full of Money enough. There's a football field and a football analogy that completely altered my brain chemistry around quantum leaping, and I will never forget it. The Abundance Book by John Price. You can get this one on Amazon. I actually have it. Hopefully you can see it. It's this guy here. He's great. It's this guy right here. Oopsies. And he's amazing. I like how it's like a 40-day prosperity guide. Gives you different things to meditate on daily. And it's a fun little challenge to do. Our next guy up is Personality Isn't Permanent. I actually have this one physically here. It's all about breaking free from self-limiting stories and belief systems that you kind of really internalize as your personality. I even still have my little pen in here, and I have annotations, oopsies, and different notes. Highly recommend. This is a beautiful book. This is a beautiful book. Oh, I love this next one. Rewrite Your Brain. I have this one physically here too. Rewrite Your Brain 2.0. by John Arden. This is dense. This is for the people that literally want imagery of the brain and you want your book, oopsies, hang on. Come on, you can do this. You want your brain to look like a science book. or sorry, you want your book to look like a science book, like your reading material. I love this book. If you really want to understand the technicalities of things, I mean, this guy has even got some quiz, like test yourself throughout the rest of the book type of thing in here. Like, talk dirty to me. Obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. My next book right here is How to Stop Negative Thinking, Chase Hill. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. I've got some highlighter and pen all throughout this guy right here. I mean, this is all about overcoming like rumination, overcoming overthinking, spiraling, changing your toxic self-talk into a healthy self-talk. And this would go really well with existential kink for you to really understand why the hell you're even doing it to begin with. All right, Master Your Emotions, my 4 books in one. Man, do I love this book. I even still got my pen sitting inside of it. I love it. This book is incredible. It's 4 books in one, so it is a fatty. She's a fatty, but she's great. This is honestly, once again, a complete top to bottom guide of how to stop overthinking, eliminate negative thought patterns, change the patterns in your mind, to give less cares, and to find a bit of inner peace. And when you do that, a lot of things end up changing for you, obviously. The Game of Life and How to Play It, free ebook you can download from YouTube. I'm digging it. I like The Game of Life and How to Play It. I think it's a very easy, simple read. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, also love that book, incredible. It's nice, and it definitely gives you wonderful, wonderful insights of how to master these 7 laws to really achieve success. Your Word is Your Wand is another Florence Scovel Shinn derivative. I really like the affirmations that are within it. In the beginning of my journey, and sometimes even now, I re-listen to those affirmations as a sleep track at night and really reprograms my brain. Now, some honorable mentions. Parallel Universes of Self. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'm about to, and I hear all the best things about it. I definitely think it would be something to dive into. That's my thought process. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Neville Goddard, all these other things. Yeah, they're nice. Like, I've heard it 100 million times. You know what I mean? But like, still keep Dr. Joe in there. It's like, yes, of course, I love Dr. Joe. You know, he's one of my husbands. I get it. But it's like, I want you to be put on to different things. Psycho-Cybernetics is here. I'll be honest with you. If you're going to go really dense medical literature, I'd almost rather you not go Psycho-Cybernetics. I know that's a hot take. A lot of people live and die by this book. It just didn't do anything for me. Like, I wasn't captivated. I couldn't even really get to the end of it, if I'm honest. I didn't actually even get to the end of it because it was like so dense for me. Like, I'd rather prefer a Dr. Joe Dispenza book, if I'm honest. I'd even rather prefer my Rewire Your Brain 2.0, if I'm honest. The Psycho-Cybernetics just didn't keep me intrigued enough. Like, I get all the case studies and all the testimonials, but like, capture my attention a little bit more, but I love you. Here's another honorable mention that I didn't add to my list. Why Men Love You Know What. Now, a lot of people, when I posted about this book a while back, was like, this is not what you're supposed to be posting and promoting and da-da-da-da. And I can immediately tell by your trigger that you didn't read a single thing in this. So this book, what I believe it is if you're especially trying to manifest love specifically, this will teach you how to have a high self-concept. Because the concept of being a bee is the concept of having unshakable self-worth, not letting people take advantage of you, manipulate you, gaslight you, how to set effective boundaries in relationships, how to be more focused on yourself and realizing that you're the prize rather than embarrassing yourself and going and chasing after men. So yeah, there are certain things in here that might be a little bit raunchy, but once again, I'm here to give you a comprehensive list that you probably maybe have not really seen before, to give you an opportunity to really open up your mind. Take what resonates, leave the rest, but I really like this book and I actually think it's a good read, especially for women who are stuck in people-pleasing patterns. They tend to be the person that is over-caring, over-loving, over-kind, over-compensating, almost like a doormat. And that's not how you're supposed to be able to attract your dream relationship. Sorry, not sorry.